G'day!
Here we are, drinking some lovely Australian 19 Crimes wine.
Yes, that's why we said g'day.
For another edition of Friday Album Club. Isn't it tasty?
It's really just
very smooth.
Velvety.
Very lovely wine.
It's as smooth as an episode of Album Club.
It's like grown-up Ribena.
Just as satisfying.
That's just all one.
So today we'll be talking about 2 brand new albums that were released today and 1 classic vinyl box set, which is also a new release but of lots of classic records. It's very exciting. We're not really allowed to touch it, but we're going to anyway. I'm Charlotte Gunn.
I'm Jordan Bassett.
I'm Dan Stubbs.
And the first record we're going to be talking about, let me try and get this right, Rolling Blackout Coastal Fever.
See, everyone thought that when we said g'day, it was purely because of the wine, but actually this is an Australian band. It's like, we do plan these things out. Tell us about them, someone. 1 fact each.
They're from Melbourne.
Yes.
They are.
Yes.
They're really good.
Not a fact, it's an opinion.
Well, no, I would say it is a fact.
Okay, right, well that's conviction. Yeah, so they are from Melbourne, and they are really good, I will agree on this. And this is an album that's been getting, what's the opposite of short shrift? Long shrift. Long shrift on the enemy stereo, hasn't it?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant in general.
We've been having it on a lot.
We've been having it on a lot, yeah.
We've been having it on a bloody lot. What would you say you like about it?
I like the sound of it. No, I think they're great. They sound
Wow.
they sound a little bit like War on Drugs. They sound they're from a time gone by when music was better. No, that's not true.
Ooh.
But no, I really love it. It's kind of exactly my sort of music, I would say, and it allows me to do my favourite dance, which is this, to every song, which meanders.
You're doing that red wine in my on top.
But yeah, it just all kind of works as an album really well. I would say that the songs do flow into each other quite nicely, but it's hard to...
There's only 10 of them and it's 35 minutes long, which for me, perfecto.
I think
Keep it short.
They almost flow too well into each other.
Yeah, but given that we've already compared it to War on Drugs, now all of his albums sound exactly the same for 18, like 18 tracks or something, and then you're like, oh, this has been on already, and then you wouldn't notice if you'd accidentally hit the loop button on Spotify.
Yeah.
This is, you can't accuse this of, I mean, it's got a texture to it, but you can't accuse it of that.
I bloody well can.
What, bloody hell?
Watch me.
Right, okay then.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that we'd had it on so much. I thought it was just the Parquet Courts album.
They're a lot less angry than Parquet Courts.
It's sort of it's sort of like Parquet Courts, but less funky, less angry, and less good.
I knew you were going to say that.
I love it.
Not
I
asked about
really
it at all.
love it.
It's also like Parquet Courts in that they kind of tag team between vocalists. Well, there's 3 people singing in this band. They just sound like they're kind of bunch of chilled out dudes, don't they? I think it plays up to like cultural stereotypes about Australia in that it's like, it just sounds like
it's beachy,
massively chilled out, like music for popping on in the car when you're on
a long drive.
On a long drive, between 2 quite disappointing towns.
Maybe the top's down on the car. If
and onto people as well.
Taps off.
Taps off day. It's always a taps off day in Australia, isn't it? Apart from some of the winter months.
It gets quite chilly in Melbourne.
They have their winter months in when it's our summer.
Right, back to the record. What do you like about it?
Oh, the sound, Charlotte. I think it's great. It's like it's a good kind of like it's a good vibe album. It's got a real feel to it. It sort of reminds me of loads of good stuff that I like. Sort of, Modern Lovers, Tom Petty. Yeah. Like as we said, War on Drugs. Kind of slacker rock sort of stuff. I think it's great. It's not like you're not gonna write a big sort of think piece about how it's made the defining statement about the modern world, but it doesn't all need to do that.
Good music for taking your top off when you go for a drive in the car.
Oh, that's fine. So we'll try that out this weekend if it's sunny. Watch me on the ENPR.
Oh, I don't think anyone wants to see that, do they? Really? I would say that it does stand out amongst the kind of landscape of guitar music at the moment, which like all the bands coming up right now, I would say, are a little bit more punky and angry, and this is a nice break from that, and I wouldn't say it's deeply original because it sounds very much like it could be from, I don't know, 70s or something, but it does stand out as like they're doing their own thing, and I like that.
Good thing of like those sort of like looping kind of riffs where you think it sounds so familiar that you think you've heard it before, but you haven't. It's just like earworm type material,
but in a good way.
Well, yeah, in a good way, but it doesn't grab me in any.
I'm really into it. I think Enemy viewers and readers will very much enjoy it. I'm going to put it out there.
Also, loads of the best guitar music at the moment is coming out of Australia.
That is true. Yeah. There are loads of really great.
Pull your bloody socks up, Britain.
Yeah.
What? How many?
We don't do that anymore. That silly thing.
Oh, so I got ousted from this show a while ago. I used to do this silly.
He's only here because Tom Smith's on holiday.
Yeah. How many stars out of 5? Sure, that'll do. How many stars out of 5?
3.
I'm going to go 5.
Fuck off.
I think it's crude to rate music. So, moving on from that one, just said Pull Your Socks Up Britain, but this is a very good British album coming next. Who wants to say its brilliant name?
Is it really called this?
It is.
Is this really Sophie's album, Oil of Every Pearl's Uninsides?
Yes. I think my mum used to get that from the Avon lady.
Sophie.
Good.
Sophie has released a new album today, her second album. It is again called Oil of Every Pearl's Uninsides. What does that mean? Dan?
I seem to know a lot of Dan.
Yeah, I don't know, but know other stuff. Must be something I know. I don't know.
What do you know about this album, Dan?
Okay, well, I know that Sophie was part of the PC music scene, obviously. And in the past, had a kind of a glitchy sort of sugar pop sound, didn't she? So, the Hey Cutie song, that was one of hers, wasn't it? That's
Lemonade.
Right, yeah. This one is very different. Very different. It's quite industrial, quite clanging. It's quite serious. It's really quite a difficult listen, but also brilliant. We put it on the office earlier on, and some of the non-Enemy people found it cleared the room. Cleared the room. Don't play it at a disco if you're a DJ. But should I stop talking?
No,
it's like a job interview. It's going well.
What my pervasive? I have 3 main thoughts listening to it. Which one was that one of the songs? A lot of them have this kind of, that bit in that Korn song when he does that funny. There's a bit where the vocals sound like that, but it also sounds like those, that fucking prawn things off District 9. It sounds like they're having a little sing.
What did you just do?
The fucking prawn in a sort of South African accent. I started it and then I gave up.
Then you
changed my mind. Changed my mind.
I tell you what, I think it sounds like that song
this is my first observation.
Is Whole New World. Do you just want to talk the whole thing, or? Whole New World, a bit like that, because it finishes off on that line, for you and me.
Oh, okay.
So
you were talking about that one.
Yeah, it is kind of referencing that, but it's the one with the gremlin distortion on it, which sounds like when everything goes bad in Ghostbusters.
Right, yeah.
Like, what's it, Zool?
Zool, yeah.
Sounds like Zool. It's really scary. Like, it's kind of, unnerving, difficult to listen to, but like, compared with this lovely, lovely singing.
What difficult to key into film reference would you make about this vocal?
I don't know how many of those. All I have is that I like it, but I don't like it as much as Product.
Right.
The 2015 album.
You're a bit of a Debbie Downer today, aren't you?
I am a little bit, aren't I?
It's because,
not as good as it used to be.
Viewers, if you'd like to know, there's a really bad stench in the Enemy basement today. I don't want to point any fingers, but Sky. But no, it really smells really bad. It's put us all in a terrible mood. So
I feel great. Do you want my second observation, or you sort of cut me off?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of it has this kind of vocal on it, where the vocal samples, I think, or maybe someone doing the record, I looked it up. But it basically sounds like he's got loads of people who sound a bit like Kate Bush to do this. And it just made me think. Sorry, she's got this. Sophie plus Kate Bush that would be the most amazing album. And the album actually reminds me of Before the Dawn. What they were called? The Kate Bush shows?
I don't know, Dan.
Anyway.
You lost me at Ghostbusters, to be honest with you.
Not the only one, I'm sure. And the final observation is that there is a bit of an echo of the early stuff. There's a song called "Immaterial," which is kind of
I like that one. It's good, banging that one. But she's been working with Charlie XCX again and Madonna, I think, in this year with Madonna, and that song particularly feels like I think you can hear both of them.
Big things in her future, I see.
I think it's good how Sophie's managed to make a record that clears the room and does sound fucking crazy and abrasive when like the PC music sound has so like infiltrated pop.
Yeah.
Like that sound, that sort of like glitchy, like crunchy, like atonal sound doesn't sort of sound as mad as it once did. So we've taken it to an even greater extreme. It's not bad going, is it?
Yeah, I agree. But also, I don't think all of it's that abrasive. I think some of it is.
What was the lead single off it called? Because that was sort of like the first single that came out a bit ago. That's the first track on the album. I can't remember what it's called.
But Charlotte does that, don't you?
I don't know.
We forgot to bring the track list to the room. But like that is sort of like a ballad. It's like a Sophie's version of that. It goes a bit weird towards the end. It's got this weird like sound of like it sounds like it's percolating at the end. But that is it's like quite a heartfelt love song, which is sort of the last thing you would have expected Sophie to do, really. But the rest of the album doesn't really follow suit. It's quite intense.
Oiled pearls.
We don't do that anymore, Dan.
Yeah.
But I would give it a 4.
Yeah, 4 oiled pearls.
Oh,
I'm going on to it now.
I would also give it a 4. Great album.
Well done.
Well done, Sophie. Now it is time to unveil an exciting vinyl box set which belongs to Andrew in our news team, and it is a full collection of Killers albums. Does it have a title?
All killer, no filler.
That's what they
Should be called that, shouldn't it?
At some point, one got there first.
Yeah.
I got news for you, baby. You're looking at the man. When it comes to Friday, I always earn.
Right, okay, so here we go. I'm going to unbox this.
You mentioned that this belongs to Andrew on our news team, and then nearly dropped it. I don't know if you're aware of this, but when you held it up, the bottom of it nearly fell out.
Did it?
He'll be watching this.
He wouldn't have liked that, would he? So, a nice box for Killers fans.
I always feel like it's a bit QVC when we do this.
Yeah, I like it though. Dun, 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 dun.
Good album.
Hot Fuss. Who remembers this one?
I've never seen it before.
I've never heard of it. What?
Jenny was a friend of mine, Mr. Brightside.
Oh, I think
Smile like you mean it. Somebody told me all these things that I've done. What a list.
Let's be honest.
5 bangers in a row.
You could stop there, couldn't you?
Yeah.
This costs like 140 quid or something.
It's
You could just buy this instead.
£169.
£169.
Does it tail off towards the second half of this album?
Yeah, it does actually.
No,
Yeah.
How well do you think glamorous indie rock and rollers held up over
Brought
there?
it really badly.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to get this one out because it's just black.
I think they might all be black.
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what was it actually called, that glamorous indie rock and roll song?
I don't know, is it on there?
I don't think it's on there. They've tried to edit the past a bit, haven't they, there?
Killers fans will be going nuts, screaming at us here for not knowing that.
There we go. Number 1. It's lovely, lovely. Oh, you get this lovely little slip mat. What's that then? Oh, it's a K. It's a K. There we go.
Shaker merchandise.
Yeah. That's very nice. That's a little bonus for you that you wouldn't have had if you had all these albums already.
How would one wear that?
Sam's Town.
Yeah.
Was it good, the album?
Yeah, it's alright.
In retrospect, I think it's actually better.
I like it.
I think it received a bit of a muted reception at the time, that album, and in retrospect, it's fucking great.
Should we just do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really like it. And do you know what? When I saw the Killers last year, I was surprised. I was like, oh, that'll be a good thing to go to. Why not? But we both went, didn't we? And we had a very lovely time. They've got lots of very good songs. Some of them which are on this album.
Read my mind. Best Killers song, maybe? Yeah. Fuck it. Why not?
Nah, The Man Is.
Yeah.
The Man,
shit.
do you think? That is really great. Okay.
I hate Mr. Brightside, by the way.
Yeah, I hate Mr. Brightside as well.
Sawdust.
He can bugger off.
Don't bother with that one.
Is this the
What
B
is
It's got
that
one
something
good thing
like
on it.
weird
It's got
B-side?
one good thing on it, which
Is
is
it
This is the
a
B-side.
cover version of Kenny Rogers'
Oh, this is nice though.
Rudy Don't Take Your Love to Town, or Ruby.
It's like Lou Reed on this.
Don't know. What?
Yeah, he's on one of it. He's on Sawdust, I think.
It's
really
got a Kenny Rogers cover that's good. The rest of it, yeah.
Okay. And here we have Day and Age.
No, very good Killers album. Much derided, much underrated. Did you just do a nasty sound about that?
Yeah, right.
Then what are you doing that for?
That's got a thing in it.
It was
Human.
sort of when Brandon Flowers tried to be David Bowie.
Yeah.
And he didn't really pull it off. He was sort of like a Poundland Bowie for a little while. But, like, still, I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it
basically.
as well.
Spaceman's a great song. Joyride. Oh, what else on there? There's so many good songs. I can't stay much longer.
No more, or else we'll have to pay for
Right.
us.
That's so good, that song. There's so many brilliant songs on that. I think it's maybe after Day and Age is when Killers went a bit wrong because it got quite a bad reception, this album, and then you start second guessing yourself because they're like, well, I thought that was really good. Wait a minute,
Yeah.
what's that about?
That's true.
Album club for me.
And then it goes a bit wrong. Like, don't bother.
Yeah, I mean.
Not worth the vinyl that it's posted on. I'm sure it was a good gig, but
live
like,
album.
Oh, well.
Get out of it.
no.
When are you ever going to sit around and
Oh,
think?
that's very boring.
Oh, Joe, I
It's
love that song. I'd love to hear like a slightly not as good version of it with some twats clapping over it.
Yeah.
When are you
They
ever
had
going
to
want to
do
do
some
that?
extra things for the box set, didn't
Yeah,
they?
to make it a bit slimmer.
Yeah.
Shave some money off the price.
Yeah, milking it.
69 quid. What else could you buy for that?
I don't like any live albums.
No, well, there's a couple. Kiss Alive,
Right, okay.
Battleborn.
Oh god, even they don't like that album.
Can't even remember a thing about it.
I can't remember anything about
It's like
this.
it came out, it went. Cover's alright.
All the interviews. That's a
Looks
nice
like
font on the track
It looks
list.
It
like
is.
Fast and Furious or something.
No,
Yeah.
it looks like Grindhouse.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Oh, it's Black
I had to
Beauty.
catch your eye there because I wasn't sure if I'd said the wrong word and said something naughty or something. So the last album campaign, which the interviews they did around this album, all they did was slag this one off.
Yeah.
And it's a bit weird, isn't it? That because then when they were doing this album, they were talking this album up, and so they're saying so around this album, saying this one was really good, the last one was rubbish, but this one's really good, and you're thinking, well, you said that about the last time,
Yeah.
so
I don't
know
think
who
it's
to believe anymore.
It's wise, is it, to do that?
What's that cover?
This
man?
one though is actually really good, and it is
Is
better.
it?
It is better than the last
I
one.
mean, the man is flipping great.
it's a good
What
album.
else is good on it?
Wonderful, Wonderful is good.
Nah.
Out of My Mind is quite good.
Wait, you've already
You
started.
lost all the grunt bags, haven't they? So now it's basically just Brandon Flowers and Ronnie Venucci.
Oh, and they've all got a lovely conch
I bet they
shell
just
to
sit around
let
in
in.
the studio and Ronnie just goes, "Oh, Brandon, pull my finger." I bet like constant. That's all they do, and then they record a song, and then like the rest of the boring ones have gone. Like he doesn't really bother anymore, does he? So, what would you say the sleeve means? What does the sleeve mean?
I think it is. I'm a man from Las Vegas. Then let's see. I'm pulling each other's finger.
Like, because he's just daft, isn't he? He's daft, and he's like, this is why they got good again, because it's like serious and daft, yin and yang, yin and yang. Back here, they're all fun. Then he got serious. He got stupider.
What's that one?
He's just in for the pictures.
Just pulls the finger when he's told to.
Oh dear, this has gone strange
It's
now.
not really
hasn't
worth
it?
them 70 quid, but it's nice.
Oh, I
isn't it?
don't think you should say that. You know, some people might
Well,
really
what else
like
could you
it.
buy with that? Down payment on a house?
Where?
Nice meal.
Down
Little
payment.
Really nice meal.
Mouse house.
Yeah.
Little
You could
mouse
get a
house.
really nice meal.
No, you said
Yeah.
to wind Andrew up you were going to lick one of these pieces of vinyl. Which
Oh,
one are
I
you going to
did.
do?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which one
Just
do you
to
like the
taunt
best?
Our colleague Andrew, who owns this, and told us to be very careful with it.
They couldn't even be bothered doing a new sleeve for that long.
He left a note.
Yeah, I'm really annoyed about this live thing being in here.
And
It's
this.
like, fuck
Get out
off.
of it.
I shouldn't really lick it, should I?
No, probably not.
No,
He
Weighs
did.
a ton.
He left a note on top of the album. FAO Charlotte, that's my name. FAO Charlotte, please keep safe and put in locker at end of day. Will we do that?
No, it's going to leave it on the screen.
Will we? Heck.
God.
No, we will. We will do that. Right. So there was a little bit shambolic today, I would say, but
Are we going to rate this album?
Speak for yourself. Guys.
She was wrapping up then. I mean, Andrew would. This has not really been sanctioned.
Do they all have a poster?
Don't know. Sorry. Do you wrap up?
I'm just going to check. I'm just going to rifle this for posters while you wrap up. Oh, well,
Okay.
here we go.
Oh.
No, it's not a poster. Oh.
It's macrofiche.
It's what? What are you doing? You got to pull my finger down.
I'd bloody love to.
Right. So that was Friday Album Club. If you want to buy this box set of Killers albums, it is nice if you like the Killers.
How do you do that? You're actually doing a QVC now?
So
You've got a buy link that's going to pop up.
I'm wrapping up, Dan. So you can buy it as of today. It's in our vinyl guide of the week, so you can buy it through that. But yeah, otherwise, we will see you next week. Next week we're going to do another album club, which is wrapping up all the Kanye projects that have been out over the last few weeks.
Will we call it Yaycast?
Kanyegeddon, we're calling it, aren't we?
Oh, that's good.
Can you get it? Yeah, sure. So there was an Ours album out today, which we haven't spoken about yet, but that is because it's not yet on Spotify, and we felt like it needed, a little bit of time. So next week, Kanyegeddon, and another regular edition of Friday Album Club.
I don't know how to get this bit back in.
Don't look,
Fold
Andrew.
it in quite.
Bye.
Goodbye.